yet almost no one enters.
Stand alone on a dark shoreline at night and look up. The scale of the cosmos presses down on you, triggering a specific psychological response, a heavy sense of cosmic isolation. You feel microscopic. This diagram illustrates the cognitive boundary we construct to navigate reality: dualism. We draw a hard line between the isolated ego, the me in the center, and the chaotic expanse of the universe beyond it. Because we draw this line, we perceive our own lives as fragile, temporary blips, separate from the permanent fabric of reality. This raises a question about the nature of that divide. We must consider if this sense of separation is a physical law or a deeply ingrained cognitive illusion. This cosmic dread stems from the limits of our own perceptual architecture. The Mevlana Museum stands as the physical anchor for a tradition that offered a solution to that dread. Rooted in the teachings of Rumi, Sufi mysticism developed a framework to dismantle the boundary between the self and the cosmos. These practitioners viewed their work as a psychological technology. They used specific mental exercises to erode the ego, allowing the individual to perceive a broader reality. Look at the border of this manuscript. The vines and flowers are not distinct decorations. They are a single, continuous line that returns into itself. This visualizes the Sufi concept of unity of being, where every perceived part is a subcomponent of one unbroken system. In this framework, looking outward into the void is a distraction. To find the source of existence, the investigation must turn inward. If reality is a single, continuous system like the manuscript border, then the human ego functions as a prison, an artificial layer that prevents us from experiencing our connection to the whole. To understand how the boundary dissolves, imagine the ego as a single water droplet suspended above the sea. From a dualistic perspective, the fall is a catastrophe. The moment the drop hits the water, it loses its distinct shape, appearing to be the end of the individual self. However, the drop and the ocean share the same essential properties. Non-duality posits that the distinction between the two is a matter of scale and container, not of substance. When the droplet strikes the surface, it regains its true nature. It sheds its confining outer boundary to become the movement of the tide. Human consciousness functions as a localized mechanism for the universe to experience its own existence. Breaking the boundary of the ego reveals a final paradox. The drop joins the ocean, and the entirety of the ocean becomes present within the drop. The whirling dervishes internalize this concept through their motion. Their circular formation under the dome mirrors the orbits of planets, aligning the movement of the human body with the mechanics of the cosmos. When the self is recognized as an extension of the fabric of reality, physical size becomes irrelevant. The terror of the void is replaced by a sense of belonging. The iron in your blood and the firing of your synapses are the forces igniting the stars. There is no point where you end and the universe begins. You are the entire ocean, experiencing itself within the life of a single drop.
Every silence is a key.